everyone, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. And I am joining a lovely group of ladies. We're doing Stretch the Sketch. It's where we take a sketch and we do anything but a 12 by 12. The last time I played along with this group was back in May, and I did a traveler's notebook. But today I decided to do an 8.5 by 11. Now, the papers that I'm using are from Pink Fresh, and it is mostly from the BU collection. Now, I got everything that I'm using today from my Click Kit. Now, I received my Click Kit some time ago. I haven't even had a chance to play with it yet. So, this is my very first page. And I thought it turned out beautiful. The colors are just breathtaking. It's kind of a peachy pink and this lovely green. And the photos that I chose to use with it are of my niece. Now, my niece is the mother of the twins, the little girl twins that I have been scrapping quite a bit lately. Actually, she is a mother of two sets of twins. She has boys that are a little bit older, and then these girls in their four right now. So I wanted to make sure that I got a page of her in this because I'm putting a scrapbook together for her. And I don't have any pages of her so far. So this will be my first one of her. And whenever I talk about, my pages, in the past, I've talked about needing some black, and I thought I was gonna have to pull some black from my stash, but as I was looking through things, I did see some navy, and navy's pretty close to black, and I'll go with that, but I wasn't sure what I was gonna title this. So I went through all the ephemera pack. This is the very first time I go through this. And I don't know if you're like me, but I kind of grouped things together. I had all the florals together, and there are tons of floral pieces in this ephemera pack. And I end up using the BU and then the little bird, which is so cute, very whimsical. And it reminded me of her just because it's so darn cute, and it also becomes part of the title. Now, down there at the bottom right, that is where the title's supposed to be. That I try to stay pretty true to the sketch, but it seemed a little, floaty. So I needed to have something to kind of, you know, have it sit on. So I do grab some of the scraps of the papers that I had used in the big section, where under the photo mats. I pull those scraps and I make some strips, and they coordinate so beautifully. It worked out perfect anyway. Now for this page, for most of my elements, I do use my ATG gun. For the smaller pieces, I usually use the wet glue, which I use the Scotch tacky glue that I put in a needle nose bottle. And um, but then there is some foam tape under some of the pieces. Now, I do want to have some splatters. So I'm gonna take everything off, and sometimes I just cover it up, but this time I decided I'm just gonna take everything off because I haven't glued a thing down, and I'm using Mama Sings the Blue, and of course, the nozzle piece is way too short to sprinkle any of the beautiful blue, you know, ink, but when I do that, I have to get a something hard, which I got my scissors, and if I hit too hard, then the splatters go everywhere, and I almost got on my photos, and that would have made me very sad. But it worked out. Everything was saved. I didn't have to redo anything, so I was pretty happy about that. So I'm trying to work this mat kind of off to the side, as you can see, because I'm trying to let the splatters dry naturally. I would like the dark blue intensity of the splatters, but I end up smudging part of it, and it does not make me happy. Well, it was either that or I could have, run a paper towel over it, but then the splatters wouldn't have been so intense, and there you can see where I smudged it, and I don't notice it at first. Oh, but I ended up putting a bow there temporarily. You see those bows on the left-hand side? I do place one there, and I got that from my Click Kit a couple of months ago, and I haven't used any of those. So I wanted to go ahead um, and just put it there until I can figure out exactly what I wanna do. Because I had everything down. I mean, you saw how I had placed everything, and that's what I was gonna do, plus add some sequins, and then I was gonna be good, and I wasn't planning on doing anything there, but bummer. Well, it ends up working out. I end up putting a one of those puffy arrows there that's the same color of the green. You can hardly tell. It all looks good. And I'm sorry I kinda cut off the bottom. I'm still trying to figure out how to do my new setup. My camera angle's a little different in my new studio. I do push it up here shortly. I zoomed in a little bit so you could see a little closer. So, there's the bow. Yeah, but, the arrow's about the same color, and you don't really notice a big difference. Now these Pink Fresh Alpha, these stickers are beautiful. They're puffy copper color, and I'm spelling Erica's name. She does spell it with 2 R's, so all is good. We don't always get sequins in our Click Kits, but we did get them for this month. I kinda wish that there were some copper color ones. I don't even know if they make copper color sequins. I don't have any, but I picked through the sequins, and I thought there were some navy ones in there, but they're really not sequins at all, like, with the hole through it. They look like enamel dots, and I don't like enamel dots, but they're really like sequins, so I'm using them like sequins. Okay, there's no hole in the middle, and there's a couple different sizes, and I glue them just like I do my other sequins, which is with a Distress Collage medium, and I use, my tweezers to place them down, and they will not come off. So I'm showing you my Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen, and I'm just making, lines across the edge that I feel that it needed a little something to kinda draw your attention inward. It was either that or matte the whole page, and that didn't seem like that was gonna be a possibility. All right, so here we are at the end. I wanna say thanks for joining me. Make sure you follow everyone else, check out their pages as well, and you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.